So I'm joined here with two other members of the ExploreTraveler team, and we're going to talk about terrible seat selections when it comes to flying through the air to your destination. So to my left here, I got John, and to my right, I have Karen.
Karen Gentry.
So, Karen, why don't you tell us about your not-so-favorite situations while you fly? Which seats do you like, you don't like? What are the bad things that happen?
My favorite part of a seat on a plane is toward the front. You're past the wing, and I like a window seat because I'm the photographer. So I like to hold my camera out, and I pretty much take pictures the whole time because I love the view.
So that's that clicking sound that we hear.
Yes, I'm the one that ignore. I'm the annoying person of all the seats around me. But I'm small, so I don't take up a lot of room whenever I'm hugging the window.
Unlike
now, what
myself.
kind of seats don't we want?
I know, but I
John,
enjoy the view.
What kind of seats don't we want?
I
like
don't
the window.
want the middle. The middle is completely bad, and normally I have to take a poop sometimes, so everyone has to get up, and it's really annoying because sometimes they just stand there and they're just waiting for me to come back, and I'm just like, I'm sorry.
What
Is
about,
that your only reason you don't like the middle seat?
Oh, trust me, there's lots of reasons.
So if you're a fat person, what seat do you want, John?
Definitely not the
Senior.
I always want the aisle seat.
Personally, I like the aisle seat, just so I can go to the bathroom.
I'd rather get up, let someone get out, but if I gotta go, I want to go.
Do you feel you have extra arm room when you have an aisle seat?
I can lean to the left or right. That gives me extra space. I seem to be getting wider as the years go on.
No, hopefully not too wide.
Well, I hope not too, because then the seatbelts won't work, right?
Oh, that's right. It only goes out so far. No, they have an attachment now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, for the pregnant women.
Oh, they do.
Well,
Hey, that's up your alley.
let's hope we never get to the point of needing the extension. So, going back to seat selections, John, what's some of the things that's happened with other people that like sit in front of you or behind you or something?
Well, I always find it really annoying that sometimes the woman has her hair like over the front seat, and it covers the TV, and I can't really watch the TV sometimes. Like one time, her hair was like partially from the screen. I had to tap her to ask her to put her hair up, but it happens to some people, and I just find it really annoying.
Yeah, having someone's
Yeah.
hair over my laptop, that would be annoying.
Not laptop. I meant like the TV,
movie screen.
The movie screen. Do they sit up whenever it's time to eat?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, that's
Unless
good.
they're sleeping, which would be unfortunate.
Whenever you ride a smaller plane, that's you're not going to across the ocean, but you're riding a smaller plane, and they decide to lean back and sleep because it's their right. They're totally in your lap. Have you ever seen a person's head so close that you can tell that they're going bald?
Probably that means you need to lean back your chair. So
Yeah, just
Yeah,
punch
but
the guy
that would
behind
be
you.
rude to the person behind me.
it's a chain
Yeah,
reaction.
it's a chain
You
reaction.
have to lower. You have to lay it back.
Well, I think everyone should just keep them up on those short planes.
Now there is some planes. I believe that there were bombarder jets where when they lean the chair back, it actually crushes my knees.
Really?
Yeah, so those are very unusual. I hate someone that's like 6'5" or higher. It'd be like a nightmare.
That's true. If you get the seats toward the front, a lower number, like numbers 1 through 10, not first class, but the lower numbers, I think you have more leg room. What do you think, John?
I just want to fly first class.
As we all.
Never happens.
Yeah.
So, the best seat on the airplane is actually the emergency exit. You always have more leg room. You have more space sometimes between the person next to you. But all the business travelers, they know this, and they're kind of coveted, and they try really hard to get those seats. But if you're just you, the chances of you getting a seat, it's 50% or higher. So that's always nice. So we're going to take a quick break here for our sponsor, and then we'll come back and talk about the worst seats selection we ever ended up with on a long haul trip.
And people that panic.
This program is powered by ExploreTraveler.com, bringing the wonders of the world to your home and discover wonderful people all over the world. Visit us now at ExploreTraveler.com.
Okay, so the Explore Traveler team's back, and why don't we discuss what happens when you're next to the bathrooms?
Oh.
It ruins your appetite. You can't get any sleep because people are constantly going to the bathroom. Every time they open it up, you smell that horrible toilet smell.
So the last flight when I went to Europe, before you three met me over there, I was fortunate to be the seat right in front of the bathroom was right in front of me, and the lady came running and she threw up right in front of me. Didn't make it into the bathroom.
You serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you guys and ladies and gentlemen who are listening, try to avoid being close to the bathroom.
Was that the trip we all got sick when you came home?
No, this was very recent. So they had some special, looked like baby powder. They played it out. They put it all over the floor to soak it up. But the stewardesses were not happy. She had special face shield on. She had all this equipment to prevent herself from being exposed to bodily fluids. They weren't happy.
They do have adult bibs.
But these are bigger than the bibs. These were like, she had a full face shield. I mean, she looked like she was going into surgery or something.
Really?
A lot of people, they get really stressed out. First flights, paranoid flyers. Have you ever sat next to a paranoid flyer, John Sr.?
So, well, we can talk about the flight to Israel. People might find that interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that was totally different.
So I would say it was the most multicultural flight I've ever been on in over 20 years of flying. So we left New Jersey.
Didn't think we were going to make it out in the first 15 minutes. We thought we were going to head back.
So, yeah, within 15 minutes, we had 2 anxiety attacks, a conflict between the Orthodox Jews and some Muslim ladies who were on the plane. I had a pastor who was so excited he got to the point where he could no longer speak and talk to the stewardesses. We had a woman who was trying to, I think, get to Jerusalem because she was quite up there in age, have a medical condition. This was all in 15 minutes.
She was an older woman.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
I was a little concerned because there's not that many flights to, Tel Aviv, so it's not like we can catch the next one.
All of the stewardess and airline attendants were helping us in that particular area where everyone was panicking.
That's one of the very few flights where they asked if anybody was a doctor or nurse on board.
Yeah,
that's unusual.
That was really bad.
So it was.
And then you had the Orthodox Jews pacing back and forth. Where am I going to sit down? I'm not going to sit down next to that woman of another faith.
Yeah, there was. It was.
That was really stupid.
I was pretty close to offering John Jr. there to take her place, take his place, because I thought we weren't going to make it.
Yeah, I thought the plane would just land.
They would not sit down.
So they have. It turns out they have a rule where they all have to be around each other, and they don't want to sit next to anybody else other than people that are Orthodox Jews. So that seemed to be the problem we were having. It was unusual. I don't know if anybody else have experienced it, but something to think about. And
I'm sure she felt uncomfortable. The woman no one wanted to sit next to.
Oh,
yeah, it was kind of sad, actually.
Yeah.
So,
And then other people were panicking, just looking at everyone, feeling like that they were going to throw up, getting stressed out, feeling dizzy.
I think the idea of a lot of people flying to Israel, they've wanted to be there their whole life. I mean, it's 3 major of the world's religions go there on pilgrimage. So it's a very interesting flight. I highly recommend it. It can be quite entertaining, as long as you don't get turned around.
Well, and so many things happen at airlines nowadays. You see it on the news. Airlines going down. You go, is this our plane? Is one of those people on our plane?
Well,
Why is everyone freaking out?
So, I don't know. I've never had any of that particular issue, but it's been, it was definitely a challenging flight. Once everybody got set down and settled, and it was uneventful, but first 15 minutes was the most challenging.
Well, I found it to be busy during the whole thing. There was always somebody praying in a corner.
Well, it was quite busy, but there's different religions having to perform different religious ceremonies at different times in and around the plane. So, normally they say don't block the aisles, you have to sit down. This was the only time I ever saw United be so patient, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, they were very patient because, we had a lot of rabbis at all different parts of the plane. So I felt we must have been pretty blessed.
Yes, they were taking turns on all of
They
the
were
corners
rotating.
of the plane.
Yeah, so they were rotating through the plane.
It's like
It's very busy.
it's going in a cycle. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's very interesting.
And they were in full formal garments.
Yeah.
So I think we'll end this here, and we'll bring you some more of our real life experiences and some of the do's and don'ts of flying around the world, and some of the experience we've had from jungles to the deserts of Jordan to the mountains of Alaska. So it was nice. We like seeing everybody's emails. Keep bringing us questions, and we'll try to answer them on the different shows. And so, goodbye, everyone, from the ExploreTraveler team. Until next time.
Bye.
This program is powered by ExploreTraveler.com, bringing the wonders of the world to your home and discover wonderful people all over the world. Visit us now at ExploreTraveler.com.